Hello, welcome back to my channel, Undiscovered Flower. So, I'll be doing something a little different. I'll be starting my booktube channel. Well, a booktube series on this channel. And I'm like new to this, but I've been seeing this October TBR, and I thought that I should do one for like starting up this booktube stuff on my channel. And I'm gonna talk about the books that I'll be reading this month. Well, hopefully I can read all of them, but if not, let's just see how far I make it. And I'll be updating you guys about the books that I read and what I thought about it, giving my little review and stuff. I already kind of review books on like Goodreads. Like, I give my reviews. Sometimes, like, if I feel like I really have something to say, I will like leave a little comment, review sort of thing. But most of the time I just read the books. But for this month, I'll be reading mostly mystery, horror kind of books, but I also love romance. Like, my favorite genres are romance and thriller, mystery, or horror. So the first book on my October list is The Vampire Princess by Kim Lorraine. I hope that is her last name, but basically this book is about this vampire princess that is a soon-to-be queen, and she has to court 4 humans, like human men. Well, they specifically say men. So she has to court 4 of them in order to make them like prince, so that she can marry them and become, queen and husband, the king. But she ends up falling in love with all 4. Wasn't expected, but I guess 4 of them was really great and her taste. So she ended up falling in love with 4 of them. And like, she's contemplating whether she should, just throw away her destiny or just kind of rewrite the rules and stuff like that. So basically that's it. The next one, I really don't know much about it. I just saw it, thought the cover looks a little cool, so I added it. And by the way, I don't have no physical copies. I read from my Kindle. So yeah, I just read from my Kindle basically. This is my Kindle. It's black, no cover. So the next one is called The Ash Moon by Michelle Dare. I think this one is a part of a series, a trilogy, the Aryan trilogy. I think this is the first. I'll only be reading the first book for now. As I said, I don't know anything about this book. The next book is The Outsider by Stephen King. Now, I know that I've heard a lot of good reviews about Stephen King. Saw a lot of good reviews. I watched the movie It, and I know chapter 2 is coming out for It, and I would love to watch that as well. Well, not coming out, but it came out or whatever. I'm very bad with movies because I don't watch that much movies. So The Outsider, I don't know anything about it really. But anyways, it's on my TBR for October. And the next book is The Perfect Child by Lucinda Berry. know about this book is that this couple wanted a child or whatever. That's the only thing that I really remember. Oh no. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. You know? And the next one, like most of these books, I don't really know much about them. I'm a type of person, like if I see an interesting topic or interesting cover, that is my book that I'll be reading, boo boo. I don't need to know your background. So the next book is I Am Watching You by Teresa Driscoll. Anyways, sorry if I butchered your name, but I'll be reading your book. And I'll be reading It by Stephen King. Yup, I'll be reading It. Now, I've watched the movie, but you know, books be a little more detailed. Well, not a little, a lot more detailed than the actual movie. So I'll be listening to it because I just got the audiobook. And oh, and the Outsider is actually a series as well. The next book I'll be reading is A Butterfly Garden by Dutch Hutchinson. Anyways, Dot. And it is a collection series. I'll be reading this first book and see how it goes. But basically, this book, I think, is about this person. Like he have a garden and he collect butterflies. Well, he have a lot of rare butterflies, and this person like basically collect women. And apparently, the FBI found one witness, and getting information from her, but she seems a little fishy for herself. So that is all I know. It sounds interesting. It sounds like a series that I read on Wattpad. Like I used to be a big Wattpad reader. I am a Wattpad author as well. I am an author, but not much. Like I don't have no published work. But it sounds like this Doll Collector series on Wattpad, which I have not finished read, by the way, because I just fall into this reading slump sometimes. And Say You're Sorry is my next book. Now, Say You're Sorry, I'm actually 46% into this book. It is basically like a crime kind of story, but it is a series as well. Basically, so far what has happened is that this girl went to this party with her boyfriend. I think the boyfriend was there or something. But anyway, and she ended up being dead by the river. So, and they're trying to figure out like who killed her, how did she die, and stuff like that. And it seems really interesting. It seems like up to now, like I can have an idea about who, but I'm not really sure because like this keep on happening and this twist go on and like just make it clear who killed her. Like I'm tired of guessing. Gosh. But anyways, and the last series that I'll be reading, well, I'll be reading actually all the books in this series, but like not the full series this October, but I'm on the 4th book of this series, which is the Harry Potter series. Now I know a lot of people read Harry Potter, like a lot of people read Harry Potter. Like I'm very bad at pronouncing words sometimes, but like how I really started reading Harry Potter is because I have this. I'm on Instagram and I'm a poet, so I post my poems and such, and I follow people of similar nature, like people that post up books, like bookstagrammers and stuff, and people that write poetry and stuff. I follow other people like that, and there's this one person I follow. Can't remember her name. Actually, I know her name, but I cannot pronounce it properly, so I do not want to butcher her name, but I'll leave her Instagram name at the top or somewhere on the screen. All I know is that she loves Harry Potter. She posts about it. Y'all, sorry. Like, I'm living in an apartment and I'm home alone, and like someone was outside or whatever, and I got scared talking about all these mystery books. But anyway, she loves Harry Potter, and I was like, I've been seeing for time to time that people love Harry Potter, so I decided to, since I got my Kindle for Christmas last year. My sister bought it for me. I always wanted a Kindle because I love reading, and tablets and stuff hurts my eyes because my eyes do not dilate, so light kind of hurts my eyes. So anyways, I started reading Harry Potter. I read the first book. I have Kindle Unlimited, so like I read the first book and I fell in love with it. So I've been reading Harry Potter ever since. But yeah, basically that's it. Somewhere on the fourth book, and I'm loving it. But anyways, thanks for watching my video. Stay sweet, stay blessed. Oh, and by the way, before I go, I'm not very good at editing, so the chances are that I'll be cutting out anything in this video are very slim. I'm a very raw person, and I'm not afraid to show my flaws, so do not expect no perfection here. I'm perfectly imperfect. Thank you. I feel that would be my little slang for when I'm introducing myself and stuff. Welcome to the Perfectly Imperfect channel. Anyways, that's it for my October TBR. Basically, I'll be reading 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 books. Well, much more, because I have a romance book that I'm actually reading called Mastering Her Senses, and I love it so far. But anyways, this is the books that I'll try to read. So, peace, love, and prosperity. Bye. No. Peace. Oh, like, comment, share, subscribe. All that good stuff. Bye.